It's the Razorock Adjustable Safety Razor, and we're going to shave with it coming up next. Oh, that's nice and smooth. Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. I'm back with another video. Thanks so much for joining me again. I really do appreciate you sharing your time with me. If this is your first visit to the channel, welcome. Make yourself at home. Check out all the other videos. And also please consider subscribing. I welcome your company and your comments. Well, we're going to have a shave with a brand new razor that arrived in the shaving den, courtesy of viewer Chuck Summer. Thank you very much, Chuck. I really do appreciate it. This is the Razorock Adjustable Safety Razor. This is a twist-to-open butterfly razor, and it's adjustable. It weighs in at about 3.45 ounces. The overall length is about 4.5 inches. The handle length is a little over 4 inches. It is a beast of a razor. It really is. Twist-to-open and adjustable. The adjustment is very simple and straightforward. There is a dot here on the adjustment collar that lines up with a little bit of an arrow. You have a plus sign and a minus sign. A quarter turn onto the plus side will be more aggressive, and a quarter turn towards the minus side is going to be mild. Right now we're in the middle or at medium, and that's pretty much it. It is smooth and continuous, so I'm assuming you can also tweak it a little bit between the lowest setting and mid-range and the highest setting and mid-range. It also has this nice quarter of a turn locking. Well, not quite a quarter of a turn, but it does have that little bit of a turn to lock everything in place. Much like the Ming Shi 3000S that I reviewed in a previous video, and very reminiscent of the Gillette Slim and the Gillette Fat Boy where you have that quarter turn. Well, it's not quite a full quarter turn, but there is a little bit of a turn that locks everything into place, which is really a nice feature. Once everything's locked in place, you can go ahead and adjust it to your heart's content. No need to unlock it and open up the doors to adjust it. At least that's my understanding of it. So we are going to start here right in the middle, right there at medium. Now, I have used this razor before, and I did turn it up, that quarter turn, to the aggressive side, and it's much too aggressive for me. It really is much too aggressive. So I'm going to start right here in the middle. Now, if that proves to be a little too aggressive, I'm going to take it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm assuming this is how the razor works. The instructions or the directions on the product page at ItalianBarber.com, where you can buy this, say that there's basically 3 settings. In the middle, a quarter turn to the mild side, from the middle again, and a quarter turn to the high side for aggressive, quarter turn to, well, my left over here would be the mildest setting, and right in the middle would be medium. A nice efficiency level for a shave. Here's the really neat part about this, $14.99. A real value razor that seems to give you a lot of performance and adjustability. So we're going to have a shave with it. And we're going to load up our blade right now. We're going to use an Astra Green razor blade. Haven't used these for some time, so we're just going to drop one of these in. Let me open this up here. And we'll get to the shave here. Boy, I'm really looking forward to the shave. I got about a day and a half worth of beard growth here, so I'm really looking forward to getting it off. Okay, so there's the, let me see if I can rock that back and forth and you can see the Astra name imprinted there on the blade. Okay, so all we're going to do is just drop that in there like that. Okay, we're going to close this, and again, I'm going to give it that little bit of a turn to lock everything in place. I'm at the middle setting there. End tabs are enclosed in the razor head, and the blade balance and alignment is very, very good. Very, very good. So looking forward to shaving with this razor a whole lot. That really is very, very nice. We're going to kick it off with, well, I'm going to kick it off with the Fresco Cube from Phoenix Shaving. I'm going to do a little bit of that. And then I'm going to use Sterling Pearberry Shave Soap. This came courtesy of viewer Beth Jones. Thank you very, very much, Beth. Really do appreciate it. Terrific, terrific tallow-based soap. The Pearberry is a really nice medley of pears and berries, which is really very, very nice. Gonna finish it off. Well, let's finish it off with the GBS alum block right here in the travel case. We'll use this one this time around. Also going to be using the Sterling shave brush right here. I got a Sterling shave brush here. I believe that's a 26mm knot. Also going to use my brush scuttle from Phoenix Shaving. And we're going to finish it off with Whiskey Woods. I haven't used this in a while. Boy, this is a great, great scent. Like this a lot. And because we're in autumn, we're going to use a little bit of Autumn Glory from Sterling. Right there. Yeah, this came courtesy of viewer Matthew Lawrence. Thank you very much, Matthew. Really do appreciate that. Very, very nice and generous of you. So that's it. We got viewer contributions and a new razor, a new safety razor. So let's wet the face and let's get to the shave. Okay, just a quick wet. This is a nice, fresh scent. It's a throwback to the, I believe the Old Spice Fresh was called, of the 1990s. I believe that's what it was called, Old Spice Fresh. And I think it'll go nicely with the Pearberry. So I'm kind of mixing things up a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Well, that lathered up well. All right, let's rinse this off. Okay. All right, so we're just going to go against the grain here. Right? Put that down there. I accidentally picked up two cubes. I've got them one on top of another there. Okay. That's got it. Okay, hopefully that'll stay in place. All right, very good. Got a towel here to wipe off the hands. All right, I got some hot water on top of the Pearberry puck, so we're just going to dump that in there. And we're going to get my brush here. It's a synthetic knot. And we're going to go ahead and load this up. Just load that brush. Now, oh, that's wonderful. That's a wonderful, wonderful scent. Now, my rule of thumb is with tallow-based soaps, I like to load the brush until I just start to see everything kind of cream up a little bit around the edges of the container. That's kind of what I do. Kind of my thing. That way I know I got a pretty good brush load, and I'll have enough lather in the brush, because we're going to be doing the face lather. Have enough lather in the brush to kind of carry me through the shave. I don't know if this is going to be 2 passes or 3 passes. I can't remember what it was the first time I used the razor. I think it was 3 passes. I can't quite remember. Okay, so that's got just enough. It starts, see how it starts to kind of get a little bit of that cream there, and these little peaks come out. That's when I know it's ready to go. Nice brush. Ah, terrific brush. Like the handle too. Going to get a little bit of water here. Okay. Boy, that lathers up in a snap, huh? Look at that. Boom, lather. Wow, that's just, man, oh man, that's wonderful. Gosh, I love the traditional wet shave. I love doing a face lather. Love these synthetic brushes. Man, just fantastic. Okay, it's going to go into the brush scuttle there to stay warm. Yeah, I love the synthetic brushes. Also love that silver tip that I got from viewer Simon Hasanoff's. That was really, really nice. I call it the Simon silver tip because he kind of cobbled it together from some different kind of components. Okay, let's go ahead and let's warm this razor up. Boy, almost 3.5 ounces. Really a lot of heft in the hand there. And we're going to be at the mid-range with an Astra blade. That is a platinum-coated blade, so I'm expecting a smooth shave here. So I'm just going to heat it up under some hot, hot, hot water. A little swirl in the sink to bring it to the proper temperature, and we're ready to go. Okay, so here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Yeah, that is at a very, very good level for me, right there. Right there. Just a perfect mid-range aggression and efficiency. Really nice. Boy, that's a big razor. I mean, if you've got large hands, boy, oh boy. You will like this razor. Like I say, a lot of good heft too. Well, that's nice and smooth. That really is. Seems to get under the nose with no problem at all on that north to south pass. Probably we'll get some additional cleanup from the east to west pass. But that's the first pass done. That seems to get it. I don't know what this is right here. It could be just a little bit of a blemish there that it went over. I don't think it's a weeper. I think it's just a little bit of a blemish right there. Just happened to see it as the razor passed over it. So we'll be careful. We'll see what happens. All right, first pass done. Let's rinse. That's a good first pass. I would say right now, probably at socially acceptable, maybe on the cusp of socially acceptable, because I got about a day and a half worth of growth there. So in the ballpark, more or less. Definitely going to need a second pass though, really, to really clean up nicely. And I think, well, let me get lathered up and then I'll tell you what I think. What I think my approach is going to be here. Okay. That's got it. Marvelous. Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Nice warm lather from the brush scuttle, the Phoenix shaving brush scuttle. Now, as I was saying, I think that was good efficiency right there in the middle where they recommend it being medium. I think this pass, I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. I don't know if you can see how much I've turned down. And it's kind of like you're hunting a little bit here. You really don't know what number you are on the dial. But it's kind of a shaving adventure, and that's a lot of fun. So I think I'm just going to turn it down just a little bit. I dare say that if I wanted to, that would probably be a good starting point for me as well. Where I had it to begin with was good, but you know, I'm going to play around with it. Anything higher than that, I think would be a little too much for me. At least that's kind of my hunch. I know I did turn it all the way up, that quarter turn, all the way up to the most aggressive side of it. And yeah, that was very, very aggressive. Too aggressive for me. If you have a more demanding beard, that might be a good setting for you. We're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain. Boy, that seemed to really make this razor much more mild. I don't think you can, well, let me turn that back up there a little bit. I don't know if you can do that then. Let's turn it up back to, we're going to be back there in the middle. It just seems to be that it could be that, you know, the first pass was pretty good, knocked down a lot of hair, a beard growth. Very little difference, really. We'll leave it there. Tell you what, we're going to go ahead and we're going to dial this down, that quarter turn to the mild side. So it's from here all the way over to here, okay? And we'll just finish up the upper lip and the chin. Nice and mild, because you know the first pass really did get a lot of the whisker on the upper lip. However, it did kind of miss some of the larger growth along the jawline. Second pass seems to have gotten that. Not bad getting up underneath the nostrils there. Seems to get all that very nicely. No tugging, no pulling. Very nice. Second pass done. Let's rinse and let's see where we are. It's a nice shave. I think I'm done. Maybe, you know, maybe just a little bit of touch up here. Okay, a little touch up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just touch that up at the, right there at the medium range. And we're just going to take that down a little bit like this. And over here. Yeah, let's rinse. I think that's got it. I'm done. That's a nice shave. That's a lot of fun, kind of just adjusting it on the fly like that between those three settings. Down a little bit. I'm beginning to think that once you go past that mid-mark, you're already in the mildest setting, and once you go beyond, up from there, you're already in the upper setting. That's kind of the impression I get. I don't know. I'd have to email and write Italian Barber and find out about that, or if there is some little adjustability incrementally between the mid-range and the mild range, and the mid-range and the aggressive range. I don't know. I kind of get the impression that once I dialed it below that mid-range, it was already at the mild level. I could be wrong. That was kind of my impression. All right, here is the my two final rinses, one warm, one cold. Here's my warm water rinse. All right. That was good. That was great. Boy, the pearberry is a wonderful scent. Really lively. That's terrific. Really is. I enjoyed that. It made a great lather. Terrific. Paired up nicely with the cube, too, as a matter of fact. So I think both of those kind of gave it because the cube's got CK6 in it. I think both of those paired up, correctly. A 1-2 punch, kind of thing. All right, here's cold water for my cold water rinse. That's nice. That's got it. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. That's nice. That's a nice shave. That is really, that's really very, very nice. Really needed a touch up there. Nice, just a terrific shave. Let's get the alum block here and run this under some cold water and see what kind of feedback we get. Alrighty. There we go. Well, smooth as ice. No stinging, no zinging at all. Passing over this little guy here, no stinging or zinging there. I think that's a little blemish. I don't think it's a weeper at all. I think it's just a little blemish. That's my guess. I didn't notice it before the shave. I saw it after the razor passed over it. So I don't think the razor caused it, is my guess. Okay. Alrighty, let's just dry this off like that. Boy, that's terrific. That's a nice shave. That really was a nice close shave. Very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. All right, there it is. We're just going to let that dry in its case like that. I'm going to set it on the counter like that. Here, I'll show you the brush real quickly. Show you all that lathery goodness from Sterling. Look at that. Look at that. Huh? That's marvelous. We'll clean the brush later. Let's just wrap up the shave here and talk about this razor. Okay, so here we got the Whiskey Woods Clubman Pinot. This is their reserve line of aftershaves. This is good stuff. I like this a lot. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be liberal with it. It's a good barbershop kind of scent. And because we're already in autumn, here it is. Autumn Glory from Sterling. That's terrific. Okay, we're going to get a little bit right there, about that much. That's all we're going to need. That's probably a little too much. I'm going to need to do a head shave here. Maybe tomorrow, I think. Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, probably a little too much. We'll just work it in. Get it on the neck. That's okay. It'll work itself in there. That's got it. Okay, just had to work it in a little bit more. Next time around we'll back off. That's another nice scent. It's not getting in the way of the Whiskey Woods, that's for sure. Great shave. Really terrific shave with this. Now, it is a $15 razor, $14.99. So, don't expect, top end performance. But for the money, boy, they give you a lot of razor here, and the shave is very good. Again, their instructions say 3 settings. In the middle, quarter turn is up is aggressive, quarter turn down is mild. So it seems like there are 3 settings. I don't think there are any settings between those parameters. In other words, I don't think that there is a halfway setting between the mid-range and the mild range, or the mid-range and the aggressive range. I get the impression that it's just those 3 settings, and that's plenty. I'm thinking that as soon as you dial this into, past that mid-mark into that quarter turn, it's already getting mild. I don't see it really changing much until you get to that mid-range, and then as I'm looking at it here and going up to aggressive, again, it doesn't change much until you get to that aggressive level. It just seems to be it's got those 3 steps: mild, medium, and aggression. To my eye, and again, I think for most shavers like me, the mid-range and the mild is probably where you're going to use this razor. For some of you others who have a little more demanding beard and skin, that sort of thing, your beard is a little more demanding, and because of your beard type, your skin type, you'll probably find this very satisfactory at the more aggressive level. But really a neat razor, 3 levels, adjustability, that's all you need. I like the fact that the end tabs are enclosed in the razor head. I found the razor head to be very, very maneuverable. I like this locking turn on the knob so that everything stays locked in place. Yeah, it's a terrific, terrific razor. It's another razor for 15 bucks. You can throw this in your dop kit and travel with it and get a nice shave. And if you lose it, well, okay, no big deal. You're only out $15. It really does the job. Again, it's another one of those adjustable razors that really will give you those 3 different shaves if you're on the road or if you're at home. I like it a lot. Now, the knurling on the handle is kind of unique, but doesn't really offer the kind of grip that I would have liked. It was okay. My hand wasn't slipping, but it's not as assured as some more traditionally knurled handles. It's okay. It does have an ornamentation to it, and it looks nice, but yeah, I think that I wish this pattern that they have here was a little deeper, a little more knobby, to give you a little more of an assured grip. But it does look nice, and maybe for most West shavers, you know, the knurling on the handle here, you know, it's neither here nor there. They'll find it to be within their range of likability, I guess you could say. But yeah, it's not a deal breaker is what I'm saying. But yeah, a terrific, terrific razor. I really enjoyed it. Now I'll use it again. I sure will, and I'll definitely throw it into the dop kit. Again, 3.45 ounces, about 4.5 inches long. It is a large razor. It is definitely a long-handled razor and it has some heft to it. So if that's the kind of razor you like, boy, this one for 15 bucks, this is a steal. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below, let me know. Check out the Executive Shaving Company. Use the code MARK5. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George. Other cartoons, other videos like this. I'm on Facebook. Check out my Facebook page. Check out Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements for some great, great shaving gear. Check out VikingsBlade.com for some great shaving gear. Check out Global Shave Clubs International for some great shaving gear. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarkZerady, where you'll find all the products I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.